Talk about last year, football. Now, you were, here's the name right here. So this is how you explain it. Go ahead and explain it for everybody at home once and for all.
So there's no K in my name, Marquez, not Marquez, and that's simple.
Okay, it's just that simple. I might have been guilty of saying it wrong in the past, so I apologize.
It's great to have you here, though, Mario. Let's talk about the Packers.
All right, so let's talk about last year, though. You were one of 3 Packers rookies drafted, but you ended up leading the team, leading those rookies in catches. Now, how did you find the transition being a rookie, catching from one of the best, and having such success last year?
I mean, the first day was very intimidating. You know, you walk in and you see, Aaron Rodgers over there, like, man, that's Aaron Rodgers. And then, he walks up to you and say, y'all got to play. So you kind of just get rid of it very, quickly, and you got to go in and work at it. And so that's all I did. And, I just dedicated my time to going in and trying to be the best player I could be. And, I just want to keep getting better every day.
You talk about being around someone that's great in this game of football. You trained with Randy Moss.
Yeah, I'm still training with him now. We train Monday through Thursdays, and he's just teaching me the game, and he's a 14-year Hall of Famer, and can't ask for a better mentor to go out and teach you how to be a great wide receiver.
What's the number one thing you've taken away from him?
Just go out and do what you do well. Don't try to emulate anybody else. Don't try to go out and be like how he was. Be you, and that's just the biggest thing that he's ever taught.
They played with him, and you learned from him too.
He's an absolute legend, and what you do is you just shut up, you watch, pay attention, and you soak up all the knowledge.
Sir.
Yeah.
So Marquez, St. Petersburg, Florida, Lakewood High School, South Florida. You're a 5th-round pick. Next thing you know, you show up in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Titletown, and you're playing with Aaron Rodgers, who's not only the best quarterback, he's one of the sharpest guys. I say it all the time. He doesn't suffer fools. He's not here for BS. What is your advice to anyone, or what was your experience to getting along with Rodgers in the locker room, on the field? How do you endear yourself to someone that successful and that good?
Play football really well.
That's it?
That's it. That's all he cares about, is winning. He doesn't care if you're an undrafted guy, 1st-round pick. If you can play, you can play. And he just wants you to do everything right and, be consistent. And I think that's just the biggest take from, what he wants is be the same guy every day. Don't go up and down, and just go out and have fun, play football. You've been doing it your whole life, nothing new.
What's 12 like on team playing, in the locker room, and team dinners? What's it like to get along with him like that?
Man, 12's a great guy.
Yeah.
The media makes him to be this terrible guy, and he's not. He's like one of the biggest kids that you can ever come across. He plays around all the time. Obviously, when it's football time, he's serious. But, the locker room and at the lunch table, whatever, he's joking, laughing. He's a great guy to be around. We can go out and eat dinner together and have great conversations. We can sit down and talk about life. It doesn't matter. He's open, and he'll talk to you.
That's what's up. Eating dinner, eating defenses. That's what he's doing. All right, now you attended Lakewood High School, like Kyle said, in Florida, a hotbed of talent. Yeah. So for those who don't know, tell us about some of your former high school teammates that are cooking in the NFL.
Yeah, so we got a lot of guys. Just in the last few years, I think we had like 6 or 7 guys drafted from my team alone. We had, Dante Fowler, the Griffin twins, Isaiah Wynn, Rodney Adams.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, we had some guys.
Y'all win state?
Nah.
All that talent, y'all win state, fam?
So we didn't win it in football, so we decided to go win it in track instead.
Okay. What'd you run?
4x1, 100, and 200.
Oh, you got them burners, huh?
So
who'd you guys lose to in football? The 92 Cowboys? How did that happen?
Yeah, we played some teams that are outside of our district a couple times.
Yeah.
So we had to go out and...
They had a few 21-year-olds on their team. Okay, I know how that go.
A couple things that we couldn't control.
Yeah, that happens, baby.
You mentioned playing with the Griffin brothers, Shaquille and Shaquem Griffin. How special was it for you, knowing those guys, growing up with them, to see them both end up going to Seattle and see people realize that Shaquem is, in fact, a dynamic football player?
Well, it's crazy because, I guess I became numb to it. Because, like I said, I've known him or them since I was like 3 or 4 years old. So, he has one hand, but it never, seemed not normal to me because I've been around him since he got it amputated. So he did everything that I did. And his family did everything they could to keep him to feel normal, So but we take a step back and look at it like, man, he really has one hand. He's changing the world. And it's just amazing to see that he can go out and, impact all these people, worldwide and tell his story and come from where we come from. It's just amazing to see.
It's the best. We're all rooting for him. It's the coolest story. Yeah. I got to say, we were looking through your Twitter timeline, dude, and this guy has takes.
Talk about
He's got observations.
Yep.
If you are not following Marquez, Valdes-Scantling, follow him right now. We want to present some of these takes to you. I'm telling you, these things got some heat on them. All right. First tweet from my man. Macaroni and cheese, yams, and ham combo on one fork is unmatched. Talk about it.
So, for one, macaroni and cheese and mac and cheese are completely different things.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Yes, they're
School them up.
I'm already learning. What do we got?
completely different things. So macaroni and cheese is baked. Mac and cheese is something you just put in the pot, you cheese, mix it up, and then you serve it. But you have to bake macaroni and cheese.
With like the crust on top?
It doesn't have to have it, but some people do it.
But it just has a different grab to it, though.
And then you get yams and ham on one fork?
Yeah.
That's a crowded huddle.
It's an explosion, man.
Life change.
Well,
You get
when
everything.
you put it in the pan, is it Velveeta?
No. That's mac and
Is
cheese.
Not at the barbecue.
Yeah, nah, not just barbecue.
Wisconsin. Velveeta is blasphemy.
Okay.
Okay, well, how about this one? All right, everyone can relate to this, especially on the West Coast. This tweet, it just takes one person to be nosy on the interstate for there to be backed up traffic. Y'all just minding y'all business and keep on driving. Marquez, preach. Tell us why this grinds your gears.
One person slows down, makes the person behind them slow down, and there's a whole traffic jam. Everyone just keeps driving, because what are you going to do, stop and help the person that's pulled up on the side of the road?
Right.
If everyone keeps driving, there's no traffic.
You know what they're doing, though? They're putting it on the gram. They're stopping for the picture.
Not
It's
important.
true. That
No.
bottleneck drives me nuts.
Sure. It's like you wait in line for so long. When it's finally your turn, I'm going to take my look, too. Is that what you know what? I'm waiting in the line. But that's all right.
They're
Let's do another
dropping
one.
knowledge.
And then you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It's a fender bender.
No,
Public
that was
service
for that.
announcement.
Free game.
All right, here we go. Public service announcement. Playing video games is not a hobby. It's a lifestyle, and I need women to understand that. All right, Marquez, I told you had some heat on him. Preach.
Mansplain to
Where's
me.
That's the camera.
Yeah, right.
Hey, go ahead.
Camera, Marquez,
Go ahead.
there you go.
This is all you.
Ladies, listen, video games is not a hobby. It's a lifestyle, and I need you guys to understand that, because I play video games, and
Okay.
any girl that I'm going to be with has to understand that.
Preach.
Period, point blank. I'm going to play video games.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna play.
This is autobiographical.
Yes,
You've
like
been
this
through
is-
some
this is
stuff,
real
right?
life.
Yes,
This is
sir.
real life.
It's a relationship.
Yeah.
We're all in this
That's
together.
what's on his Bumble.
It's me, you, the system.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to play
Package
Crash
deal.
Bandicoot
We
here,
are a
all right?
package
All right,
deal.
Marquez, excuse me.
go.
Last thing, give us an original take. You got all these gems. What's another take that you feel very passionately about this Friday morning?
Sleep is for the rich.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Yeah, so I mean, if you're sleeping, you're not getting to the money. You know, so you got to wake up and go get it every single day.
Dude, you're going to fit right into some morning show. This is perfect.
I need a bathroom book, from Marquez.
Marquez,
Hey, well, listen, by the looks of that jewelry, you got insomnia, fam, because you get to the money.
Still up.
No.
Still up after it. Still up after it.
You
I
know
feel you
then
on that,
who's
man.
not rich is Will Selva, because he's up early every morning in the newsroom out in Culver City.
yeah.
Will, how are you?
I'm doing well. Just have my baked macaroni and cheese. I have the real thing, Marquez. No. Marquez, I know. Marquez. Either way, though, love the takes, love the heat that you're bringing. All right. Well, this is a story that made most of the good people in Cleveland snicker when they heard it. But once a coach, always a coach. And Hugh Jackson, well, he's no different. Jackson says he wants another shot at head coaching. Jackson telling WFNZ in Charlotte, quote, just because the situation in Cleveland didn't work out doesn't mean that you can't coach. And despite a 3-36-1 record with the Browns, Jackson added it was probably some of the best coaching I did, contrary to what people think. Well, Browns running back Duke Johnson has found his new agent, Drew Rosenhaus. Johnson has made his desire to be traded known, and according to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, Johnson is still looking for a way out of Cleveland.